So what is a TFSA? So TFSA is tax-free saving account program began in 2009. It is a way for individuals who are 18 years old or older and who have a valid insurance number or SIN to set money aside tax-free throughout their lifetime. Contributions to a TFSA are not deductible for income purposes. Any amount contributed as well as any income earned in the account, for example, investment income and capital gains is generally tax-free, even if you withdraw it. There are three types of TFSA that can be offered. Number one, a deposit. Number two, an annuity contract. Number three, an arrangement in trust. Banks, insurance companies, credit unions, and trust companies can all issue TFSA. So, who can open a TFSA? Any individual that is a resident of Canada who has a valid SIN number and who is 18 years old and older will eligible to open a TFSA. However, any contribution made while you are a non-resident will be subject to a 1% tax for each month the contribution stays in the account. So how to open a TFSA? You can have more than one TFSA at any given time, but the total amount you contribute to a TFSA cannot be more than your available TFSA contribution room for that year. To check how much is your contribution room for that year, you may use your CRA account and see that online. However, you don't have to worry to report your TFSA contribution on your tax return. Financial institution or insurance company will report and track your TFSA contribution to the Canada Revenue Agency or CRA. To open a TFSA, you must do both of the following. Number one, contact your financial institution or insurance company. Number two, provide the issuer with your SIN and date number so that the company can register your qualifying arrangement as a TFSA. Your issuer may ask for supporting documents, depends on the company. So now we're going to talk about RRSP. RRSP is Registered Retirement Savings Plan. An RRSP is a retirement savings plan that you establish, that the government register, and to which you or your spouse or your common law partner contribute. Any income you earn in the RRSP is usually exempt from the tax as long as the funds remain in the plan. You generally have to pay tax when you receive payments from the plan. So how to open an RRSP? You can open an RRSP through a financial institution such as bank, a credit union, or an insurance company. Your financial institution will advise you on the type of RRSP and the investment they can contain. You can also find your RRSP deduction limit on your CRA account. When it comes to savings, many people is always thinking which is better, TFSA or RRSP. Both plans have their own advantage and disadvantages. Regardless of whatever you choose, the TFSA or RRSP, one of the best thing you can do is invest consistently. But for you to able to find out which is the best investment for you, you should check your goal and your financial circumstances right now. RRSP will probably let you set aside more money but has strict rules around when you withdraw your money. Unlike TFSA, depends on the plan with your institution, you can withdraw your money anytime. That's why RRSP is good for long-term goal, while the TFSA is safe to say that good for short-term goal. RRSP has tax deduction, while the TFSA has no tax deduction. What is a tax deduction? Tax deduction reduce how much your income is subject to taxes. For example, your taxable income is $50,000 and then you contribute RRSP this year for $5,000. So what happened? You will have tax deduction of $5,000. So your new taxable income will be $45,000. However, tax credit is directly reduce the amount of the tax you owe. There is two types of tax credit. Number one is the non-refundable tax credit, and number two is the refundable tax credit. Best example of a non-refundable tax credit will be medical expenses for yourself, your spouse, or your children. Whatever amount of your medical expenses will be directly reduced to the amount of the tax you owe. The best example of a refundable tax credit will be the GST. Usually, you will receive a check if you are qualified. Of course, it will depend how much is your income. Let's go back to the comparison of RRSP and TFSA. So now you know RRSP has a tax deduction while the TFSA doesn't have a tax deduction. However, when you withdraw on RRSP in the future, you are subject for tax. Exception is if you are withdrawing money with the purpose of first-time home buyer or for education. TFSA, however, doesn't require you to pay tax whenever you withdraw. And that's it for today. So thank you guys for tuning in my channel. And I hope you guys know which investment is best for you, RRSP or TFSA. Whichever you choose, the best thing you can do is invest consistently and save money for your future. So before the end of this video, I would like to thank everyone, my members, Team Ann, my group, I Love C, thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So if you have more questions, don't hesitate to message me down below, or you can personally message me at my Facebook at Marian Guevara Metal Mercado. It's all in the description below. And of course, don't forget to like this video, comment, share, and subscribe on my channel and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good day and God bless everyone. Bye!